A manufacturing plant in Waikato is helping a Gisborne-based wool company provide a viable alternative to synthetics. It's another option to improve returns for producers of strong wool. Wisewool is a family-owned business producing non-woven 100% wool textiles for domestic and international furniture and homeware markets. And they're continuing to explore opportunities for their upholstery and bedding components with assistance through the Sustainable Food and Fibres Futures Fund.
The Hanson Smith family have been in the wool industry since 1894. I'm fifth generation in the wool industry, and my father before, he's working in Gizzy at the moment, he's a wool broker. And we're obviously extremely passionate about the fibre itself, and we love wool. What drove the move is definitely the farmers not getting paid enough for their wool. It's costing them to share at the moment. And we see real added value in manufacturing non-woven textiles here in New Zealand, opposed to sending it offshore as we have currently done in the previous 100 years, and the value being added overseas and the farmers reaping none of the benefits here. Where we source our wool from is kind of our father business, East Coast Wools. At the moment, because we're a fairly new startup, we are selecting the kinds of wool we want for the industries we're going after. Deal with over 200 farms on the east coast of Tairāwhiti region, taking all different types of wool, but definitely the industry we're after is the main premium A-grade fleece. We're working with strong wool, obviously. It's about 85% of New Zealand's production, and the rest being merino. So strong wool's almost been forgotten about in recent years, I think, and we really want to turn that around because it's a beautiful fibre. So many of its characteristics are almost forgotten about, but also they are unmatched in any other sort of fibre that can match it with synthetics. So we're working with strong wool. We're manufacturing non-woven textiles for high-end furniture, apparel and bedding. There's four main characteristics in a wool clip that we look for. So the first being vegetable matter content, second being colour, third being length of the fibre, and then the fourth being the micron, which is the diameter. With strong wool, the micron we're working with is usually about 29 to 40, can range, mid-micron below that, and then merino obviously a lot finer, being around 16, 17. Farming practices at the moment have been the same for 100 years because it works. We have no intention of trying to change farming practices to change the wool fibre. However, we will be looking into certifications and sustainability routes for our farmers that they can tick boxes, and that way we can get a higher premium for their fleece. Shearing has been seen recently as an animal welfare practice, basically due to the wool needs to come off, otherwise the sheep get fly blown and diseases and whatnot. But we have been going 6 months now, and we have just started paying some farms a premium, a Wisewool premium, which is above market value. We are looking like the end of this year, starting next year, of being able to accumulate a lot more, and we want to work towards about 80% of our farms being paid above market value by the end of the year, starting next year. We acquired this plant off a business previously. What came with it was a great staff member that obviously knows how to run this plant and has been running it for a long time. And it was already set up, work was already done to it, and the staff member was here, so it's been great. It's been an easy move in. We got a handle on it pretty quickly, and we got producing.
It's an older style plant, this one, but carding machines are carding machines. They don't change from inception. They do what they're going to do. So what we have here is a double hopper system, a carding system, a cross-lapping system, and a needle punch system. So from a manufacturing perspective, everything that happens to wool starts from the wool to the hopper to the carding machine. So then, as a company, you decide what direction you want to go. So you have the yarn people, they collect the weave and turn it into yarn. We have decided that we will go into the non-woven scenario, which is more what I've been doing for quite a number of years. So we've got the cross-slapper, which layers the wool, compacts it, runs it through a needle punch machine. There's very little waste. All the offcuts that we have, we run through an opening machine and we can reuse them. So anything that we're not sending out to the consumer, we are able to run it through this little opening machine, and it opens it up and creates a usable fibre that we can put back through the system again. The other lot of machinery that we have is a knopping machine. We can make little small buds of wool, which are obviously for the furniture industry. And also we make a more open bud, which is called cloud. And that is also used as bedding, pillows, and whatever. So that's another complete side and gives us an opportunity to use wool in a completely different way to what is standard from throughout New Zealand. And it works very, very well.
We have got our samples pretty much everywhere in the world at the moment. Our major target market is the US, and that's for furniture, bedding and apparel. We see huge growth opportunities over there. Also, we've got a lot of testing being done to international standards at the moment in the UK. We're always continuing to innovate with our wool. We see that as obviously in a lot of industries, you've got to keep evolving, otherwise you die. So we're working with lots of industry groups and governmental groups in New Zealand. First one being MPI, the SFFF Fund. They've committed a large sum of money to us for innovating with what we're doing here, going into furniture basically, and that's a 3-year project. So I'm very thankful to them helping us get off the ground with this. Also working with the University of Otago Textiles Division and also Callaghan Innovation. We've got a student there that is helping with some designs for manufacturing some technology that's going to help the industry implement our products into theirs. So yeah, we're always working in R&D and we will continue to do so.